Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing this bold blue eye, perfect for summertime. We got some glowy skin happening, some electrifying eyes. I wanted to play around with more color, and there was just a lot of colors that stood out to me in a few of these palettes I'm going to use. So I figured I'd go ahead and do this look for you. Very simple to achieve. So if you guys are new to my channel, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I believe it is below me. I don't really know. Also go ahead and click that bell to be notified whenever I upload. I know you probably heard your favorite creators talk about this already, but you might not get notified, or my video might not even show up in your subscription box if you are subscribed. So by clicking that little bell, it will just send you a little notification when I upload. So go ahead and click that. And without further ado, let's go ahead and hop on into this bold blue eye look. So starting off with today's look, I'm doing the eyes first. So I'm taking my Tarte Shape Tape in the shade Light Medium. This is a concealer, and I'm going to go ahead and prime up my lids using this. Absolutely adore this product. So next up for our first shade, I'm going with the new STARRR MAC collection. This is the Summer Star eyeshadow palette. It's more of like that peachy, like neutral color. So I'm just going to really put this into my transition area. And it's not going to really give us much color, but it is going to help set down that concealer as well. But also give a hint of a shade in there to help the other colors blend a little bit easy as well. So I'm going to go ahead and blend this from inner to outer corner with a crease brush. Then we're going in with Smashbox Cover Shop palette in the Bold Edition. I'm taking this blue color, which is beautiful. These pigments in here is so good, you guys. It's very pigmented. So I'm going to go ahead and take this on a crease brush and apply this color into my crease, and really just getting it above my crease, if that makes sense. A little bit higher than my natural crease, but I have a low one, so we're just going to fake the crease a little bit above, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to go ahead and make this into my transition area, bringing it from outer to inner corner. And in the beginning, it starts looking a little bit teal-like, but once I keep applying, it does go ahead and make it that beautiful blue tone. So I am just using this to get a matte shade down before I go ahead and use my other colors that I want to use. So this is the only blue color that I did have, but any blue will work. I just wanted to apply one into my transition and crease area, back and forth. Then I'm going in with one of CoverGirl's new palettes, the Katy Cat palette, and I'm taking this nice blue, kind of like a navy blue, and I'm popping this right into the outer corner of my eye and really just focusing that into the outer portion, and then blending it up a little bit on an angle with this brush. I absolutely loved this color. I start building it up, you'll see a little bit more, and it does have a little bit of shimmer to it, but for me personally, that doesn't bother me if it's in my outer corner, because I like to kind of blend the colors together where it looks like a faded, like ombre look. For my lid color today, I'm going in with the new Urban Decay Beached palette, and you guys, these colors in here are so stunning. These blues to me stuck out. Oh, I was so excited to use them. I'm going in with the shade Double Dip, which is a nice teal light blue, and I'm packing this right into my lid area from the outer portion into the inner portion, and really just packing it on. And this part over here kind of looks a little bit messy and could be a little tedious to do, but with all the blending, everything starts coming to life towards the end, so don't worry, just bear with this part. But I'm going to go ahead and focus this really onto my natural lid area, and blending for any makeup look is super important, especially for one that's bold like this. So I'm taking a clean blending brush and kind of going back and forth in this area just to blend those colors together, diffuse them, and make it look a little bit more seamless like. And I just really want to get those colors to mesh together so we don't have any harsh lines at all. I'm also going to take that shade Double Dip and run it right into the lower lash line area just a little bit. I'm going to take a little bit of that darker blue that's in this palette as well and pop it right into the outer corner, right over that other color that we had placed, just kind of intensifying it a little bit and really pushing it into that outer corner. Now I felt like it needed a little bit more spice, so I'm hopping back into the CoverGirl palette, and I'm taking this light icy blue, kind of like iridescent color, and I'm popping that right into the center, and it doesn't really stay like that, perfectly placed, so I do kind of put it into the lid a little bit more and to the inner corner towards the end, but I wanted a little bit more of an icy look to it as well, so this was perfect. So this is what we're going to leave for the eyes right now. We will return in just a little bit. We're going to move over to the face. I'm taking the Smashbox Primer Oil, which is my absolute favorite. It just helps nourish and hydrate up the skin. It feels amazing and glides that foundation on. So good. I'm using this Morphe blending sponge to go ahead and apply it into my skin. I absolutely love this sponge. This is my first time using it, and throughout the whole foundation as well, it put it on really well. I'm also taking this new beauty blender and blotting the rest of the oil in. Taking Nars Natural Radiant Foundation, I'm going to go ahead and apply it to my skin, mixing the shades Punjab and Stromboli together. And I absolutely love this foundation as well, you guys. Probably have seen me rave about it, but it is my favorite. So I'm going to go ahead and blot it in with this Morphe sponge. Guys, so please do not mind the little tiny bump that's underneath my eye. If you can see it, it is still torture. It is still here, and I have to get rid of it. I'm going in with Mercier Flawless Fusion Concealer, and I'm popping this right into my underneath section of my eye, leaving the crease area a little blank because I am going to go in with Tarte Shape Tape for that to kind of conceal the little bump I have going on, as well as my chin and my forehead. And we're going to go ahead and blend all of that together in the same exact way that I had placed it on is the way I'm going to be blending it into my skin using that Morphe sponge as well. Going in with Anastasia Beverly Hills Foundation Sticks. I'm going in with this one first, and I forgot the name of it, so I'm going to leave it below. But I'm placing it into my contour areas as well as my temple and like chin area. But then I went back in on top of that with the shade Mink, which is my favorite. Being in and blending it up to blend the contour right into my skin and make it melt. And it is gorgeous. And for additional blending, I'll just go in with a brush and go ahead and blend this on in again and push it into the upward motion to make our cheeks look a little bit more uplifted. Taking MAC Patrick Star Setting Powder, I'm going to go ahead and apply that right underneath my eyes just to set down our under eyes as well as the underneath section of our contour and our forehead too. I'm going to dust off that additional powder with a brush. I don't like to leave my powder on for too long, so I'm just going to go ahead and brush that away. And bronze up the skin, I'm taking the new Patrick Star MAC Bronzer in Give Me Life. This is part of the new summer collection, and I'm taking this LA Girl brush and applying this right into those contours that we placed down with the cream, right on top of it to actually set it and as well add additional color to it. So I'm going to go ahead and pop it right in there and a little bit into my cheeks and temples. Formula Butter Highlighter, my nose, a tiny bit on my cheeks with my finger, and then we're going to go back in later with a brush to intensify it with a different highlighter. Quickly spritz my face with the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1. This is the RX spray, and I just absolutely love it. Going in with L'Oreal Infallible Nude Liner to go ahead and line my inner waterline of my eyes. This is amazing. It just is so rich in pigment, creates that brightened eye effect, and I absolutely love this. So I'm going to go ahead and do it on both eyes. Right underneath that nude liner, I'm going to take an angled brush and run a little bit of this blue shade directly underneath it. This is going to help make the eyes look a little bit more eye-opening and just make the colors stand out, and you can really see that nude eyeliner pop. The new Salon Perfect 652 lashes, I'm going to go ahead and pop those on. And with Pretty Vulgar eyeliner, this is a black gel liner, and I'm taking this very thin, precise brush, and I'm just applying a little bit of this to my inner top line. So we're going to go ahead and tight line the waterline above, and any areas I think need a little bit more like darkness per se, because I don't usually add a liner or a wing or anything to my looks, which you totally can. It will look bomb with this look. To coat my lower lashes, I'm going in with a Loreal Lash Paradise and applying that to the bottom as well as a little bit to the roots of the top. I'm just going to go ahead and take the Physicians Formula Butter Highlighter again and apply that right into the inner corner of my eye. And I'm also going to be bringing it onto my brow bone area and a tiny bit more onto the face as well. For lips today, I'm keeping them pretty nude as well, and I'm taking the Gigi Hadid Maybelline lip liner in the shade Tora and outlining my lips, filling them in a little bit as well. To top off this look, I wanted to keep it super glossy, and I thought this one went perfect. So it's the MAC Patrick Star New Gloss in the shade Cream Pie. So gorgeous, and the gloss on this is so powerful. Like, it is super wet looking. Absolutely adored this. Spritz my face one last time with the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 spray, and that pretty much is it. And I believe that is all for this video. I will catch you guys in my next one. Bye! Mwah.